Yo, Alex, what you doing over there? Oh shit, I ain't even know. Should have told me that. Who you playing? Alright. Go to friends list. Uh, I'm gonna put it on legendary. Alright, I sent it. Yo. You don't wanna play on the highest? Yeah. Legend, eh? Well, that's the new shit. New York hip hop and R&B. She got MC each and every Saturday afternoon. I do a sit down where I interview artists, celebrities, entertainers, actors, all sorts of people. This week I got a chance to speak to Nate Wavy. He's a dope artist.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show.
Yo.
Ready now, Carlos Santana. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto moves over. 1 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Darno waits on it. 2 gone. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Up around the face. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slide.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Standing in, number 68. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 68.
Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is in there for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
First offering on its way. Swinging bunt up the line. Frazier bare hands it in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. And that misses inside 1-0. Ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Change up inside. They lost him. Ball 4. Up next will be Nick Williams. first shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
4-1. This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fouled off.
Come on. Damn.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power.
God damn it.
Letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Next for the Mets, Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Todd Frazier now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Curveball stays a little high that time. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Kingery is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here's Carlos Santana now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's short, hit hard. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release.
Shit.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The first pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Outside, 3-0 now. As Dribble Cabrera would be next. 3-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Santana, the runner at third. Hoskins on second. Pereira on at first with 2 down.
Come on.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Cabrera, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's a veteran of 13. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored.
This is embarrassing.
Now the third man has scored. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally. Leading off the inning, Brandon Nimmo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 5. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Into the box, Jacob deGrom. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. Rosario into shallow left.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. That's game.
Settling in now, Scott Kingery. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Now at the plate, Aaron Nola drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Late that time for a strike. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out. Here's the 1-1. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch swung on and missed. And they put the tag on him for the out. And he must be saying, are you trying to kill me? The 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, number 68. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, they love me.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in, Michael Conforto, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
No runs, no hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. And here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1-1 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. The command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. You remember he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. The 1-0. In the dirt here.
Go it.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of zone.
Here now the 2-2. Is in there. A called strike 3. Up next will be Nick Williams. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
1-0.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in. Yoenis Cespedes. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. First pitch on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
So 1-1 home. To 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Third baseman number 20.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Changeup stayed well inside that time.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Two and two.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Missed with a breaking ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Conforto sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Nola getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosario ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Edgar, Jacob, DeGrom.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over.
I thought that shit was gonna go then over his head.
So now Carlos Santana. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
High and away, not close. 3-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down. At the plate, Reese Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Frazier. And there's out number 2. Digging in now, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First delivery to him on the way. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
6 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Herrera is off at first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Riding in once again as Drupal Cabrera comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Popped him up. Frazier onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire.
Yeah, I got fucking killed this.
Next up from New York, number 68, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Fouled away. Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Now in the box, Michael Conforto. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now batting, Jay Bruce. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit in the air out to left. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
It's out. It's outbound.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Darno gathers it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Digging in, Scott Kingery, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. Williams over at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Philly shortstop in front of the count, 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
I don't even know where this nigga was.
And they've got him hung up out there between second and third.
This nigga. Yeah, I ain't playing.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Families, what up? We out here broadcasting MLB.
Here comes the first pitch.
2018.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
I.E.O.G.
And no advance. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off.
And he only got no energy to throw.
Set and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2.
Yo, these niggas retarded jump out the fucking
runs
base.
across to score. So coming to the plate, Reese Hoskins. He
Yo,
was
these
a
niggas
ground victim last time up.
I can't even use this nigga.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-2 delivery. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side.
Yo, this team is trash, man.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Tag, and they get him at the plate.
The score. Pitcher injured. My pitcher got injured. Yeah. Put this one up over.
Robert Gesellman is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 65.
Odubel Herrera will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First pitch on its way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Pitch is popped up. Rosario is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. So striding in, Asdrubal Cabrera. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Robert Gesellman, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
11-7.
Thanks for all you having by I.E.O.G.